It's a little bit of both. I got one that may not even really be a cover. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of the timing of it. We'll get to that.
What?
My first one is not of the Beatles, but it's a Damian Marley covered a George Harrison song. This came out last year or
Hmm.
2 years ago now. 2023, Damian Marley did My Sweet Lord. And
Oh.
he paid very much homage, kept the song the same except for just some hints of reggae, but it's a long song. I mean, I think I went out and ran around the block 4 times, came back and it was still playing. And it wasn't on
Wow.
repeat. It's just a long song, and he's got the harmonies. My sweet Lord. I don't know if he sampled that, but if he didn't, whoever's doing it is on key. Almost sounds like George Harrison.
Hmm.
So it's a good one. That was a find, one I hadn't heard of until today.
That's
And
awesome.
and you know me, I stayed away from the playlist, and we'd done this, so I kind of had my original list that I did in my back of my head. And so I didn't want to go with any of those, but I kind of did some of them. I did other songs from artists, but this is one I think on my tentative back then, and it's Red Wine UB40.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Yep.
know? And they did a lot. I didn't realize how many covers they did. They did a lot. Just scrolling through their stuff, I was like, somebody did this, but I'd already had Red Wine, blah, blah, blah. And Neil Diamond did that originally in '73, and a totally different feel from the original song. I mean,
Hmm.
very slow, very Neil Diamond like, and then you go with kind of reggae. Red Wine by UB40. I'm gonna have to stop saying that now. We're gonna move on to number 3. uh Sweet Dreams, originally done by the Eurythmics in '83.
Hmm.
Manson covered it. A lot of people covered this one, I think, too. But Manson's version is my favorite, and it's creepy and scary.
Oh yeah.
Eurythmics is poppy, and got the kind of the dawn of the techno and the digital sound of everything, and Manson just puts some weird, creepy, weird noises in there, creepy noises in it, and slows it down, and just like I said, makes it his own.
Oh yeah. Does that weird walk where you're like not even walking really, that ghost walk.
And then my number 2, like I said, I don't know if this is gonna. I mean, technically is a cover, but I'm pretty sure Nina Simone. Thank you,
Hmm.
Coach.
Yep.
Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. I heard this song. Lil Wayne sampled it. That's how I knew her version of it, but I'd
Hmm.
never heard her version of it before. The Animals has always been my favorite version of it.
Uh-huh.
And but Nina did hers in '64. The Animals did theirs in '65. And I mean, is it a cover being? I mean, I'm pretty sure because they're totally different songs. I can't even say for sure if Nina Simone wrote it. So it may have been written before, and I maybe they both covered it, but
Huh.
both versions are very, very different. Very different.
Yeah, definitely. I really like her version. I like Nina Simone too.
Yeah,
She's
she had a couple others that almost made my list that I
Mhm.
was kind of surprised. She covered a couple
Yeah.
like a rock song and a couple other songs that you just
I Put a
wouldn't
Spell
think.
on You. I was like, what?
Mhm.
And my number 1, like I said, the cover made me completely forget that the original version existed. And I'm listening to it today, and I wasn't on, like I said, I wasn't on a playlist of covers or nothing, but I was listening to this song, and I'm like, well, this sounds like it should be a cover. And I happened to double check it, and sure enough, it was.
Yeah.
But somebody covered Led Zeppelin, Dancing Days, and it was Stone Temple Pilots.
Yep.
And
Oh, okay.
Yep.
they make it their own song. Like I said,
Mhm.
I heard that one. It's a good song.
I went back and listened to Led Zeppelin's, and I could never. It's like I've never heard it.
Oh
Never
wow.
heard it. I
Yeah.
know I've had to have heard it because I've listened to a lot of music and a lot of
Mhm.
Led Zeppelin, so I know I've had to heard it. But this one, I mean, Scott and the boys just steal this one. It's theirs.
With the bongos.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I think they pep it up a little bit, you know, not speed it up, but they make it a little happier
A
than
little
the
bit.
Zepplin
I used
version.
to, like, when I was watching MTV all summer and not doing anything else, I used to wait for that song to come on because I
Yeah.
like to sway to it. I always like Scott Weiland's little sway that he did.
Yeah, the little, he always had a very good stage presence.
Yeah.